Okay, so if you're a filmmaker, whether be it you're an indie artist or you work with a company and you just finish a project that you are trying to um, show to the world and you don't have any kind of marketing budget for it, but you're looking for something that you can, do organically that is not very cost effective. Well, I am here to give you good news because clipping does that for a lot of filmmakers. So I'm sure you've come across, while scrolling or using social media, you've come across certain kind of short form content or a clip from a movie that either one you've never seen or either one you've seen, and it was clipped in a way or edited in a way that you wanted to go and watch that movie again, or you became interested in going to watch the movie that you just came across by on your platform. And sometimes it's not even you. Sometimes you might watch that clip and you go under the comments and people are asking, oh, this is a nice movie. What's the name of this movie? And people, when you are not very conscious about it, you don't have any kind of knowledge about what clipping is, you will never understand that the people posting the clips are actually promoting the movie. So for instance, as a clipping agency, we have, for instance, like hundreds and thousands of editors that we work with. And in the case where you as a creator comes and have a project that you want to advertise on social media, we take your content and we see the most viral moments or the scenes that you think or that we think. We'll analyze it, we'll sit down with you, and then we see which scenes can be cut from that whole movie that you've created, and we give it to the editors, which is hundreds and thousands of clippers, and then they edit around whatever emotion that the movie evokes. So there might be a scene around in the movie that you've created, which is kind of funny, or it's a sad, or it's about breakup, or whatever emotion that it evokes. The editors will be able to create a video around that, and they will post it. And the beautiful thing is, when they post it, they make sure on whatever accounts that they post, the traffic that they gets back to you. So for instance, if you have a film and you have an Instagram page or you have a website, they will direct those audience that have seen the scene or the clip that they've produced back to your Instagram account. And that is what we did for one of this indie artists. He created a film which is called Two Sleepy People, I think last year, and we were able to generate on one page, just one Instagram theme page, we were able to generate over 400,000 views for him. And I'm just talking even about one page. So like I said, I already mentioned, there are hundreds and thousands of clippers running this multiple pages that when these kind of views are accumulated, the traffic goes back to you. And imagine what that does for you and your art and your projects. First of all, what happened to the guy that actually we worked with is he increases ticket sales, he increases exposure to the film, and people actually related to the film. So if you go back to the page, the comments and the things that people were saying under that post is how they felt about the post and stuff. And it's very, very not in their faces. That's the beauty of clipping. It's like, it's a form of advertising that it's not really pushed on the faces of people. It's something organically that people are consuming on a daily basis. And you need to know, people spend more time on their phones these days than television. So if you can find your way and maneuver yourself through the world of social media and market your movie without it being forced upon the audience that you are trying to target, it becomes natural for them to go out and find out who you are and what your project is. So that is what clipping does for filmmakers trying to advertise their movie on social media in a nutshell. And I hope you understood this video very well. And I like to let me break it down so you can understand it furthermore again. So you're a filmmaker and you want to advertise your film on social media, and you want to use the service of clipping, which we provide. We take your film and we analyze it first of all, and we see the things that will go viral. And then when we are able to do that, we present it to the hundreds and thousands of clippers that are running multiple social media accounts. So I'm talking about Instagram team page, I'm talking about YouTube pages, I'm talking about TikTok pages, and they are producing mass, varieties of videos from your movies to these multiple accounts, and they are generating a lot of views. So that is how you harness attention. And yeah, that is in a nutshell. That is what we do to be able to help you and your art form and your creation come to life and be shown to a lot of people on social media, so you can reach your end goal, which is either ticket sales or get exposure to your film. So with all this being said, I hope you've understood how clipping helps filmmakers, and if you're able to implement this in your marketing strategy, I think you really benefit from it. It's not you actually really benefit from it because it's very organic and it's not very pushy, and people hate pushy stuff these days. Like, they don't like things being pushed to them to enforce upon them to go and watch it. People these days prefer something natural and organic, and that is what clipping does. So make sure if you're a filmmaker or you produce any sort of film, or you're in the film industry and you're trying to market your film, make sure you think about clipping. But if you're looking for professional help, you can contact us down below and we'll be able to do this for you, because one of the headaches about clipping is about finding a lot of editors and professional ones. But if you are looking to scale very high with the help of the already mentioned hundreds and thousands of editors that we've already accumulated, you can go down below. There are two options that you can go by. You say that you book a call that will speak with you on a 45-minute call, and it's not something complicated. We just sit out with you and find, like I already mentioned, the emotions and how you want your movie to be shown to people and exposed, and what kind of requirements and guidelines the editors are going to be working with your film to follow. Or you can just shoot us a DM on Instagram, which is also down below, and we'll speak to you. When we see your message, just shoot us a DM and tell us, notify us that you're a filmmaker and you are trying to use clipping to help your film get much more exposure in the world of social media, and we'll reply back to you and see if you are a good fit for us, and then we'll hop on a 45-minute call to go back to the first explanation I already told you about what we do on the 45-minute call, to be able to see you and see me and our team and see whether we could be able to put this system in place for you and your creation to be able to get on the eyes of millions of eyes of people on the social media platforms. So yeah, with all this being said, I hope to either see you on a call or get a DM from you.